Welcome to the DisOrganization podcast. There's no way we can stay on topic, so we talk about whatever we want. I'm your host, Ryan, aka So Yeah Guy, and I'm joined by my fellow hosts, Ian of Bing Studio, and Morgan, aka Spekter.
What's up?
I'm gonna die soon.
Aren't we all?
We've got two guests joining us today, returning guests Steven of All Things Abridged, and Austin, aka Nitsua.
Hey, it's your boy, Killer Keemstar! Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, ring the goddamn bell, and get subscribed, motherfucker! Yeah!
It's NitsuaXP, but close enough.
Why did we agree
The duality of man.
Par for the course, really.
Yeah, I'm
I
confused.
love the different levels of enthusiasm between Steven's introduction and Austin's.
I mean, to be fair, Steven's a fucking crackhead, so...
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah,
That
I
is
get
a
that.
fair point.
I tend to get that
I
impression.
will give you that. That is fair.
But
So,
Yeah.
Morgan, you got a story for us?
okay, so yeah, I guess this is going to be the first actual story I've told on the podcast, or any of us have told on the podcast, I feel. So this goes back to this goes way back to when I was a little kid, and my family was just moving to Reno, Nevada, and we were, looking for a house, as you do when you move to a different state. And there was this. We took one little trip to this weird, like mountain range. Well, not a mountain range, but it was on like a mountain path called Geiger Gray, and there was this very unsettling house on top of the mountain there. And my family and I have since come to refer to it as the Devil Worshipper House for reasons that you'll start to understand as I progress through this story. But so we get to the house, and it's from the front. It looks like a church, like it has a steeple, which is unsettling because whenever a building that is not supposed to be a church looks like a church, it's normally not a very good sign. This was not a good sign. Keep in mind, I'm 9 years old at this point in time, so I'm not like actually aware of why this could be considered a problem. But once we get into the house, we look around for a little while, and my parents don't really seem to understand why this house that we're currently walking through isn't, good or like safe to live in at any point. And then what ends up happening is like, I'm just kind of like playing on my DS because I'm a bored 9-year-old and I really don't care what house we end up living in, or at least I thought I didn't. I wouldn't have before we came to this specific house, but something just kind of triggered this fight or flight response in me. So I closed my DS. I looked up at my mom and I said, "Mom, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe here." And then my mom starts wondering, like, okay, why not? And then she starts looking around the house. And that's where things start getting a little fucky. Because, first of all, we go out to the backyard. And what we find in the backyard is a pentagram made of small rocks.
Oh, fun! That sounds like
a dead ass devil summoning pentagram. And that's the backyard. That's probably the biggest red flag right off the bat. We go back inside, and in the living room, like I said, the house is the house's roof has like a steeple shape, like a church. And in the room that has that shape, we look up on the ceiling and we see like this weird, like, Sistine Chapel-esque painting of, like, angels in fucking battle armor, like, dueling with Satan.
Fun.
And I'm like, huh, that's neat. Once again, I'm a 9-year-old, so I don't understand why that's a problem. But my parents do. They were like, okay, that's a little not okay. And another one of the many red flags that we saw on our trip through that house. I am butchering this story real fucking bad. But another problem we saw with the house is, like, at random places on the walls throughout the house, there are just, like, these random splotches of burnt orange paint. And which I didn't really see anything wrong with that until quite a long time later, when actually very recently, when my mom, like, brought this story to my attention again. She said that the reason that was a problem was because burnt orange happens to be a very, very good color for covering up blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was why they didn't, why they had a problem with that. I think my dumbass 9-year-old brain thought it was just, oh, that looks ugly. That doesn't look like the rest of the wall.
Well, I mean, you gotta
because
remember, 9-year-olds are dumb as fuck.
Well, all kids are dumb as fuck.
That's fair.
Well, you said you didn't.
Most adults are dumb as fuck.
Didn't
Why would
you
you-
Me
But,
included.
Why would you want to cover up blood? That's like a selling point.
No,
there
it
you go.
fucking isn't, Austin.
Yeah, it is. Check out our walls. Only minorly bled on. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like that's
Don't ask
that's
questions,
like
damn it.
almost mint condition, dude. If it's only minorly bled on, like
And you'll get a super deep discount too.
yeah.
You know what? I hadn't thought of that.
Plus, Bahamut will totally chill at your house.
Oh yeah. So
Bro,
what
I
if it
wanna
was a
pal
devil
around
worship
and
house?
share some drinks with Bahamut.
So,
Yeah.
so what if it's a devil worship house? That just means you get extra savings, my guy.
As long as you're allowed to burn it with fire, I guess it's alright. Just take the fire.
Morgan, so basically what you're telling me in this story is how you fucked over the best future that you could have ever had.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
You could have already had your own house and shit like that, but no, you squandered it away.
See, the thing is, you guys don't understand. I'm black. Do you know what happens to black guys in horror movies?
Bad
They
things.
almost always live or die first. It depends on the horror movie.
Correct.
How does someone live first?
They get
No,
Okay, Austin.
okay.
Austin, shut up.
Listen
You know
here,
what he
you
meant.
stupid motherfucker.
You know what he meant, fucktard.
They're always either the first to die or the last one alive.
Okay,
Thank you.
but anyway, the final of these red flags was on the screen door on the
There
window
was
in
a
that
literal
same room that had the fucking mural of the fucking angels in battle armor.
Mm-hmm.
The screen for that window had, like, claw markings
Oh
on
shit.
it
Hello.
on the inside. On the inside, like someone was trying to claw their way out.
Yeah, it was probably the sacrifice. Again, you passed up
Yeah,
a great
that's what I'm saying.
opportunity on this house, my
I'm
guy.
90% sure someone was sacrificed in that fucking house.
Hold on, flip it and get a 90% profit. Put it on House Flippers, a TV show on HGTV, man.
Yeah, but who knows
So,
how much an exorcism costs? You'd probably lose all your profit right there.
You could make hella bank
That's
off
fair.
of that house for a goth person.
I mean, for a goth person that's also fucking retarded and's never seen a horror movie in their entire life. I'm pretty sure some, like, dumbass old white people bought that house and are currently, like, super, absolutely mega fucking dead.
There's different levels of dead?
Yes.
There's
Elaborate.
dead, there's more dead,
Super-
there's even
super-
more dead, and then super, you're just fucked, dude.
And then there's cadaverific,
And then there's coronavirus dead.
where you accidentally. Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. That comes later in the
Spoilers,
podcast.
Jesus,
Oh,
man.
it does. Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, we had to talk about it eventually.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I mean,
How
it's
can we
it's,
not?
it's kind of like a thing that's going around right now. I don't.
It'll last another couple of weeks, probably, maybe more.
Yeah. But yeah. So all of those various extremely large problems with the house, convinced my parents, like, yeah, we're not doing this. We're not fucking buying this. And I still, apparently it took me like 5 or 6 years to understand like all of the different things wrong with it, which I find very strange because I vividly remember witnessing each and every one of those problems for myself and just not thinking anything of it at the time because, you know, as mentioned earlier, kids are fucking retarded. But yeah. So
I've had my fair share.
I think I actually visited a house where someone was sacrificed to summon a demon.
That's super great, dude.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I've had my fair share of creepy house hunting too. Obviously not on purpose, but
Again, all I can gather from the story is that you passed up an amazing deal on a house that you could have flipped for 90% of the profit. That's all I'm taking away from this story, man.
What a flop.
Well, I didn't pass up on that deal. My parents did. So if you want to give anyone shit for that, give them the shit.
This was in, what, New Mexico, you said?
No, this was Nevada.
I'm moving to Nevada soon.
Oh.
Let's
you
find
really?
that house. Send us the address.
Yeah.
Alright.
Find the house.
Not
buy
Reno.
it.
We'll go demon hunting in that motherfucker.
That'll be our last episode of the
I'd be down
podcast.
for
We
that.
get killed by demons.
Yeah, there you go. We do the last episode of the podcast in the house.
Live.
Not moving to Reno,
Yeah.
At
but
midnight.
Nevada.
At midnight.
Nonetheless.
In the middle of the rock pentagram outback.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Candles lit and everything. Like,
No, we
let's
just
go.
no.
No,
See
you
what
put
we
a
do.
candle
We
on
take
each
a-
one
we
of the
take a-
points. And you light
we,
it.
we take an anime body pillow and put it at each one of the points,
There you go.
and then we summon Hatsune Miku.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Bring on Hatsune Miku!
I don't want to be the guy trapped in, like, my soul trapped in a suit of armor for the rest of my existence. That's the
Oh,
And then
God.
everyone gets cancer and dies on the spot.
Somebody gets reincarnated as a fucking
Man, that is
slime
a
or
fast
something.
acting cancer then, damn.
Morgan, have you forgotten that I'm immune to Hatsune Miku?
Oh yeah.
How can you be immune to
forgot.
Hatsune Miku?
I'm not going to answer that.
I played the
Are
fifth,
you-
Your Honor.
It's not copper friendly.
Have
Apparently.
you downloaded Domino's app featuring Hatsune Miku?
My God.
Didn't that guy die?
What?
Yeah, he did.
I'm pretty sure he had some sort
Yeah,
of
the guy
cancer.
from the
Hatsune Miku.
Domino's Hatsune
Oh,
Miku
no, really?
commercial
When did that
actually
happen?
died.
A while ago, like
That actually
Fuck.
sucks.
I think
It's
like
been a minute,
months
yeah.
after the app was launched or something.
Oh, is that why they pulled it down?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
shit. I didn't know that.
Because at the
Okay.
beginning of the video, he says like, "I'm Scott Fuckface, president of Domino's Pizza," and then he died, so he's not the president of Domino's Pizza anymore, and that's probably why they took it down.
Oh.
Poor Hatsune Miku, forever lost to the sands of time of Dominoes.
Yeah,
May she rip in peace.
maybe now they can do a Domino's Persona 5 crossover. I'd be down for that.
There you go.
That's
I'm down for that
product
too.
placement.
Anytime you order like $30 or more in Domino's Pizza, you get a free copy of Persona 5.
No, actually, every fucking delivery person is dressed as one of the Phantom Thieves when they deliver your pizza.
Oh, there you go. And then they just sit there and just fucking do whatever, I guess.
They do
They
whatever.
just stare at
I
you for 5
lost
minutes.
my
They
words for a
leave.
second.
I mean, typically what the delivery person does after they deliver your pizza is fucking leave.
Like,
Well, I'm in the mood for being murdered, okay? Fuck you.
here's your shit. I'll take your money.
Here's
and
your
then I'll
shit and
fucking
here's a
leave.
knife.
It's like you take the pizza, you hand them the money,
Is this
and
some
then they
kind of
just
poor
fucking,
joke I'm too rich
they
to
just
understand?
fucking stab you while Last Surprise starts playing.
Is this some kind of peasant joke that I'm too rich to
Oh,
understand?
you are not fucking rich. Don't
I'm
even
rich.
play
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm rich in friendship. At least I think I am.
I can't wait for delivery drivers to
Yeah,
open the door.
friendship.
They just say, "Here's your
The most-
coronavirus, sir," and then you leave.
Oh no.
I can't wait. For
Hi,
the
sir. We're
delivery
going
guy
door to door delivering the coronavirus.
Can't wait for
God
the
damn
delivery
it,
guy
Jehovah's
to show
Witness.
up at my door with a gun.
Jehovah's Witness, but for coronavirus.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the coronavirus?
Heard of our Lord and
Corona's
Savior, the
witness?
Lord?
Oh no.
Y'all
The
follow.
plague, it's coming back. I'm actually like low-key kind of upset, like kind of on my toes about the coronavirus because there's been like an actual confirmed case in my area.
There's 3
Oh yeah,
And
we have
it
7 where I'm at.
It turns out that I'm actually one of the people the virus can kill.
Yeah.
So
That's what I
That's a
was.
big oof.
I was just like, yeah, it's no big
It's like-
deal. And then suddenly,
Okay.
oh wait.
There is
well,
Here's
because
the
like
thing,
if I die from the coronavirus, that's fine. I just don't want to take my family with
Same.
me.
there's an entire 2 cases here in Idaho. It's
I got-
really it's
What the fuck even is Idaho? Isn't that just like 90% corn and hostile winds?
No,
No,
it's 90% potatoes.
that's-
Get it right.
no, that's
Oh,
Idaho's potatoes.
I meant
Yeah, Nebraska's
potatoes.
corn, man.
I meant potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fact check,
No,
dumbass.
but it's
God.
in all actuality, it's nothing serious. It is a virus pneumonia, and the survival rate is like 99.7% under people the age of, or for people under the age of 60 that have no immune system problems.
But yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Morgan was talking about. Is we don't care if we get it, but it's our grandparents who are
Yeah.
actually at risk. Like my grandmother
Yeah.
lives with me in my
My
house. So if I
grandparents
get
are
it.
dead.
My grandmother's gonna die. Well, okay, Batman. Thanks.
It's like my mom has a compromised immune system, and I don't want her to die.
You're compromised.
I mean, if it
immune
takes me
system.
out, then like fucking poggers and chat for that. But I don't want to take my mom
We'll
down
drop
with
an
me.
F for you when you go.
You're
Drop enough
We'll
on your
drop a
grave.
big F.
no, but
We'll just etch that into your gravestone, just F.
yeah. Even then, like I said, it's just a pneumonia. So there's even if your immune system is compromised, you're still likely to make it out.
Yeah, the only time
how
it's
many
been
actual
killing
deaths
people.
have there been, and what's the actual population of the United States?
Yeah, like in my area, we have 7 confirmed cases, 1 death, and the guy that died had very poor health conditions and was like 70 something. So
yeah,
The concern isn't so much that like we have low numbers right now, but that there might be an exponential increase. So
oh, it's already
Doubles,
increasing.
doubles.
Like
Doubles.
it's already on its way. The
everything.
thing that's pissing me off the most is that everybody keeps raiding the goddamn stores of all their
Oh, yeah.
fucking toilet paper, and all I need to do is wipe my fucking ass.
Fuck those glue huffing mongoloids. There is no reason you need to buy 67 rolls of toilet
Right?
paper.
Asinine.
fucking Cro-Magnon. Actually, my Walmart still had some water left. It was
Okay, have
Avion.
fun
Like,
starving while you have nothing but toilet paper in your house, dipshit.
Yeah, why don't you eat this massive stockpile of toilet paper you bought?
Walmart had Avion
God.
water left. It's like
Fucking
Like,
dipshits.
it's like
Me and my
hate
wife
people.
just went shopping
$4
today
for half a gallon.
to get some groceries. They restocked the water because we like having bottled water just on tap all the time in case we're on the go. But we were running dangerously low on toilet paper. Like we were down to like the last little bit of the last roll, and we're like, the stores are out. We didn't think ahead to go out and buy a roll before everybody went full retard towards the stores to go buy it all. So we just happened to be in the store today to go get some water and some stuff for dinner. We're like, you know what? For shits and giggles, let's go check the toilet paper aisle.
I'd
Literally 2 left. We grabbed one of the 2 that were left on the fucking shelf.
I'd imagine Costco and Sam's Club, places like that, probably still have a lot of toilet paper, considering they're
Target
fully
seemed fine
stocked
when I went
warehouses.
earlier.
My question is, like, what's their end game? What are the people who buy up these
they-
massive supplies
So-
of toilet
Okay,
paper
so the
trying to
plan
accomplish?
is they're thinking they're going to either have to self-quarantine or be quarantined to stop this virus. So what they're doing, whether they realize this or not, what they're doing is they're basically prepping their home in case they have to stay quarantined. But what they don't know is if the entire state or country goes into quarantine mode, like to that kind of a scale, like people are prepping for, typically the government will bring you supplies to make sure you stay alive. So,
Do you think people are
Yeah.
smart enough to know that, though?
you know,
Oh,
what? That's a fair point.
Yeah, no, people are fucking mongoloids.
stupid. Are
as
you
soon as you
kidding
get
me?
scared, you stop thinking. That's how it is for most people.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, this isn't like this is not the modern equivalent of the Black
Of course
Plague.
not, no. But think about it this way: if like they're preparing for if they have to be quarantined, right? And they don't realize the government will bring them things if they really are quarantined. If they're wrong about getting sick, which they very likely are, then toilet paper doesn't go bad. So it's kind of a safe insurance policy, in their mind at least.
Yeah, but then you're leaving my asshole unwiped.
Well, who gives a fuck about you, Steve?
Another thing is some people have big families, and so they're, stocking up for a big family.
Last time I checked, the Duggars didn't live in every single city across America.
Huh?
You'd be surprised at how many people live in a home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to the point where every single other person has 2 shopping carts, which we've actually seen in person, 2 full shopping carts of toilet paper and bottled water.
Well, once again, people are scared and that makes them dumb. Pretty simple.
Yeah,
it is. I guess
it's simple, but it's annoying.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's infuriating, actually.
Yeah, half the groceries we can't get.
Do people not realize that one of the symptoms of the virus is not shitting yourself constantly every hour on the hour?
I would like to be buried with my toilet paper in the event that I die, okay?
Maybe a paper mache casket. That'll be good.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. No, I know why they're buying
maybe people are thinking about mummifying themselves in toilet paper.
Exactly, yeah.
When they die from the virus.
They're just mummifying themselves.
No, do you guys know that website? It's just this guy falling down and just bury me with my money. Do you guys know that site? No?
No.
No? Okay, never fucking mind.
No.
No,
no,
okay.
I don't. I can't say I do.
Okay.
Fucking Cro-Magnon.
Alright, listen here, asshole.
You really like
I'm
that
sorry,
term,
I know
don't
something
you,
that
Austin?
you don't. I was
here's
prepping up for a semi-funny joke, but never mind.
Here's something really funny. One of my coworkers at work was like, "Hey, yo, should I just run through Walmart and screaming the ketchup? We gotta get the ketchup!" and just run at the ketchup and see if I can cause mass panic and go buy ketchup? I'm like, that would be hilarious as fuck.
I want to fucking see that.
Get everybody convinced that, oh my god, you need the ketchup to survive the coronavirus. Go get it now.
Tomatoes have a special fucking protein or
really
whatever.
Depending on where you're at,
ketchup cures the coronavirus.
That would absolutely cause panic some places, and then other places.
Statements not verified by the CDC.
I might act.
Nothing on this podcast is verified by the CDC.
Anyway, we're still at a level 1 warning.
I kind of want to try that.
Just please wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch other people's faces.
Wash your fucking hands,
that's
retard.
As simple. If you just wash your hands, cough into your elbow, and be respectful, it's fine.
Not your mommy, not your daddy, not your bald-headed ass granny.
I mean,
don't fucking touch faces.
You can wear a mask if you really want. Doesn't
wearing
really
a mask
do much.
Wearing a mask already, so.
Wearing a mask isn't going to keep you from contracting the virus.
It's not going to keep you from contracting the virus, but it might help keep you from spreading it.
Because you're contagious and you can spread it before you have symptoms, which include coughing.
Yeah, typically the symptoms don't start until about after a week or 2 after you've already caught it and are contagious.
The best thing you can do to prevent other people from getting it if you have it and don't know it is stay the hell away from people.
Good thing I never leave my house for any reason, so I don't have to worry about that.
Our generation is going to specifically survive, not because it's more deadly to old people, but because we're all isolationists. We just stay
apart. So one thing
everyone fucking hates each other for good reason.
So at first I didn't know that there was a difference between COVID-19 and the coronavirus, so I was just like, oh fuck, so there's 2 viruses spreading across the country?
Wow.
And it's the...
Yeah,
I recently learned
it's the name of the disease that's caused by the virus.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's not just a coronavirus. There's this another thing. We're just all gonna get fucked sideways. But yeah, one thing that'll help is if you just always sanitize everything. Wash your hands, even more than normal. Sanitize touch surfaces anytime you're about to use them and then after you use them.
I cut my hand at work today, right in the middle of my palm.
Congratulations, you spread coronavirus.
But I use hand sanitizer every other 5th second. So
rub hand sanitizer on your hands.
It does.
Rub it on your face. Rub it on your eyes. Rub hand sanitizer on your dick.
Porous part of your body, so your whole skin just bathe in hand sanitizer.
Just shower with that shit.
That'll just kill you.
So you guys joke about hand sanitizer, but I've heard
That's
that
That's just rubbing alcohol.
I've heard
fucking
that
drink
that shit
regular
while you're
hand
at it.
soap, scrubbing your hands with regular hand soap is actually more effective at killing coronavirus than
it is.
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer just
sanitizer also
renders
helps
it
too.
inert. Yeah. Hand sanitizer renders the virus inert. Like, it can't do anything. If you know.
Did you know that one of the viruses listed on the back of Lysol is human coronavirus that it kills?
Yes.
Really?
Coronavirus is
well,
a general term for
there you go.
the flu base, basically. It's an ultra broad viral term.
Yeah,
It's a
COVID-19 is just a
pneumonia.
specific strand of the coronavirus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why it can already kill a coronavirus, because it already exists in all sorts of other forms.
Yeah.
See, I zoned out
Rest in peace,
when
Wuhan,
you
China.
started explaining that.
So,
So
this would get too
what I
technical.
basically took from
More
that
technicalities.
was everyone needs to start chugging Lysol disinfectant spray
Sounds about right.
Yes,
to kill the
chug it.
virus.
just grab it, grab a washcloth to drape around it, just over your nose and mouth, and just hit the aerosol button and just breathe as deep as you can until it feels
I
better.
was just gonna say use your Axe body
Just
spray.
keep doing it. Just keep doing it until your vision goes black. That means it's working.
Oh, man.
That's like the best way to do it.
Instead of the middle school
Yeah.
bathrooms just like smelling like Axe, it just smells like Lysol because like everyone's just
Yeah,
trying to
there you
fucking
go.
just-
It's not even the students' fault either. It's just the cleaning ladies constantly.
Just
Damn it,
oh man, my
Carlos.
BO smells. Let me grab my body spray. Shh. Did you just spray Lysol in your armpit? Fuck yeah, I did.
I was talking to a friend the other day, and they're like, "Oh, blah blah blah, quarantine. They're thinking about shutting down my city." I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And they're like, "Yeah, at least I don't have to go to work though." And I was like, "Well, I still have to go to work." And they're like,
Hold on. Even if they
They're
quarantine my city, I'm a broadcaster. I still have to go to work.
"Can't you work remotely?" I said, "I sell car parts.
Oof.
The point is moot. I have to hand people a physical item." Like,
Hey, my wife's got a job like that too, so
See, once you're
Yeah.
at work during this major event, like if things get really bad, I just want you to stand there behind the counter. Anybody walks in, you just look right at them. Why the fuck are you here? What are you doing here right now?
Yeah.
no, that's when you just start shouting 2319. We got a 2319, and then watch just like fucking CDC just bust through the windows.
to be fair, I think even if my city was quarantined, I would just go outside because there's no traffic.
That's fair. What's funny is even though the stores over in my city are like always hella packed, the traffic has been pretty damn light.
Also,
And I'm like,
props.
that
to
makes
the-
no sense to me.
That's the weird paradigm of quarantine. If you disobey it, you'll find that there's no one around. So, but if
props-
everybody disobeys it, then it's just crowded again.
Well, no, you got the hazmat people.
props
They'll
to the
find
Walmart
you and then
When I
workers
said
they'll
no one
tase
around,
your
I mean
ass.
literally no one.
You'll get
Like-
arrested for breaking quarantine.
all the general store workers that are going through all this and still going to work. Props to them, because
Dude, for real.
they got to deal with.
They're the
people
real MVP here.
Yeah, like stacking 100 rolls of toilet paper. I saw a tweet.
A lot of stores
that
are
was-
starting to ration them out now.
I saw a tweet that was basically saying someone saw this lady going through the line with 100 rolls of toilet paper, and she started throwing a fit once she was told that the limit was like 60, which I didn't even know there
That's
was a
too
limit in the
fucking
first
high.
place.
Yeah,
But
most stores are
60 is
capping it at
still
2
a
to
lot.
3.
Yeah, I think I saw something like
60
Target
is
was
too
capping
fucking
it at
high.
4.
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah,
more
that's
realistic.
a lot more reasonable than 60.
Jesus Christ.
But of course, it would be a real Karen that would throw that fit.
Do you think there's scalpers for toilet paper? Like they're selling
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
definitely.
toilet
Definitely.
paper
Definitely.
on eBay for like
There has to
That's
be.
where like half of this shit's
on
coming from.
bids.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2020, the year of scalping toilet paper.
Well, I mean, anytime there's a crisis, there's going to be people who are going to try and profit off of other people's fear. You know.
Well, I mean, like, toilet paper specifically just makes it more ridiculous.
I think it's
So-
like-
I mean, hold on. If you think about it this way, if there's no toilet paper to buy in the store, and somebody, like, say on Facebook Marketplace says, "Hey, I have toilet paper for sale, $10 a roll," and that is the only way that you can get toilet paper, and you really need to wipe your ass, are you going to pay that $10 for that roll?
Of course you are, yeah.
No, yeah,
absolutely.
That doesn't make it fair that presumably that person bought up all the toilet paper so you couldn't have any, though.
I went to a car meet today, and someone had a roll of toilet paper in their dashboard and a sign that said, win a free roll of toilet paper, follow me on Instagram and reply in the most recent post. And I was like, what the fuck?
Damn. Hey, that's the way to do it, though. You get so many followers.
Yeah, right. I considered it, but I didn't go through it.
I'd rather just have straight cash, honestly. I'd rather just sell toilet paper for me and do that bullshit.
Yeah.
If you're going to sell it, make sure you're doing a service and selling it for cheaper than what you bought it at, though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother with eating this bullshit.
SMH, you guys don't even know how to make your own toilet paper? Just tear off a piece of...
Step up your game.
Just tear a piece of bark off a tree and rub it on your ass.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of leaves outside. Let me go grab those real quick and stitch them together.
Nah, just use the fucking handrails on an escalator.
Or a least popular option that is also a valid option. You could jump in the shower after you're done and just rinse.
Yeah, actually work, I mean, that seems like the most logical thing.
Because then you could take some soap. You can take some soap, clean it all up, rinse it out.
Soap, though, guys. What you gonna do then?
Funny enough, hand soap is selling quick, but body wash isn't.
Fuck you guys. I use
if you think about it,
tape as
oh my god.
I have 8 rolls.
Hey, it's great for waxing in the summer,
roll.
Right? All right, so Ian just posted something in chat, and that actually works as a pretty decent segue to what I wanted to talk about next, which is the fucking monkey gang violence that's going on.
Wait, what is that? Is that toilet paper?
I don't know.
I think that's onions.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's onions.
It looks too white to be onions.
That's not onions.
It's like marshmallows or something. Well, no.
It's food of some kind that they can eat.
Probably.
Anyway,
yeah, I see some eating in the background. That's food.
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
Well,
maybe it kind of looks like not potatoes, but like some sort of starchy.
Oh, you know what? It looks like skinned coconuts.
Right? Like, could we?
Oh, maybe.
It looks like skinned coconuts.
All right, anyways,
it looks like a few things, but I can't tell over the garbage fucking quality. Thanks, Ian.
Oh, shut up! Blame Twitter.
I'm just
all
kidding.
right. So I forget.
What were you saying, Ian?
Okay, so there are these.
The fuck up, Morgan.
There are these zoo chimps.
I was just telling you.
Austin, I was just telling Morgan to go. I will actually confiscate your fucking brainstem, Austin.
Not if I do it first.
It won't be useful.
Oh fuck.
God. Morgan, go.
Story. It's not about obtaining something useful. It's about sending a message.
I see. Good point.
Okay, but so yeah, monkeys are actually starting like fucking gang wars with each other over food rations because I forget where this is actually taking place.
There's like some.
Hold on. Before you tell us, if I can guess it, do I get a special like medal of nothingness?
You get a roll of toilet paper.
South Korea.
Oh fuck yeah! I am down for that. Okay, so I'm guessing that they're fighting over these rations because I guess a lot of people aren't visiting the zoo that they're in or something because
that is exactly
the coronavirus. Right. So they're like, shit, the people aren't giving us food, so now they're just panicking.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Fuck yeah, you owe me a roll of toilet paper, Ian.
I also said that in chat like the other day. So
monkeys fight for food in Thailand after coronavirus slows tourism.
Yeah, it was in Thailand, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a gang war as much as it is just.
Well, because they're like breaking up into like independent factions to fight each other for food.
Well, they already do that.
As primates do, yeah.
Like that's part of the tourism thing. It's like a not an island, but it's like they have this forest of monkeys. It's kind of like I'm not sure what the term is. It's not a zoo. It's like
wildlife reserve.
I guess, yeah, like a reserve. Yeah, basically.
That
and then
sounds right.
There's a few different, like, I guess if you want to call them factions or groups or whatever of those monkeys, and so they do get regularly fed, but it's slower because, like I said earlier, it's the tourism is slowing down.
Right.
I'm seeing a lot of similarities between these monkeys and the people buying up all the damn TP.
Oh, you mean how their brains are incredibly small and malformed and non-functioning?
I'm glad somebody picked up on that.
Yeah, those people might as well be fucking animals.
Technically.
Like, I understand if you have a big family, you need to grab more than one package of toilet paper. But, like, that's fucking ridiculous if you have 2 shopping carts full of it.
Okay, look, you don't know fucking... What's it? Never mind. I was going to start...
I saw somebody shove a whole cart of toilet paper into a small little
North Korea is going to
car.
fucking bomb us to eliminate the virus in the U.S.
No, somebody's going to end up fucking
So
bombing us over this.
we're all going to have to fucking...
I mean,
retreat underground and live as mole people for the rest of our lives.
I have my doubts that North Korea could make a missile to anywhere. Considering,
haven't they already done that?
Considering the fact
they've managed to fly one over Japan that put the entire country on lockdown for a few hours, but that was it. It crashed in the sea.
They've managed to hit themselves as well. So
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I think
even if they get one that gets out here, I don't think it's gonna detonate. It's just gonna fucking land, maybe kill a couple people in the vicinity, but it's not actually gonna detonate.
It's because they're made in China.
Yep.
Wow.
Speaking of coronavirus in China, so I saw a post the other day, and somebody took a live video on Facebook over in China showing how they can see blue skies now because all the factories are shut down.
Wow.
Huh.
And apparently, this is the first time in generations they've been able to see blue skies. Wow. I don't know how true that is, because obviously it's on Facebook.
Probably depends on the area, but I do know that China has one of the biggest smog outputs in the world.
But they were able to see blue skies. So, I mean, there's even some locations that said, because I know China is one of those places that has canned air, first because of how bad the air quality is in some spots.
So they took after the Lorax.
Yeah, they did.
I'm pretty sure China has the biggest continuous cities on Earth. So it wouldn't surprise me if they have just absolutely smogged up skies constantly.
Yeah, but there's even a lot of people saying they don't need the canned air right now because the smog's not there. It's just not there, so they can breathe.
The canned air market.
Yeah, then the fucking canned air economy is going to go to shit.
Just like the touring economy, because the fuck coronavirus keeps canceling rock shows.
Yeah.
I mean, the touring economy and the airline economy is the market. I mean to say is it just goes into shitter every time anything goes wrong.
One thing I'm thankful for the coronavirus for is the low gas prices.
Part of that has to do with not with
the trade war.
The trade war between Middle East and Russia.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is I saw a direct correlation between when the coronavirus started popping up in the U.S. and lower gas prices. That's all I'm saying.
You saw a coincidence. You didn't see a correlation.
No, you're right. It's probably just coincidence, but still, it's below $2 where I'm at. That's amazing.
It's always below $2.
I haven't seen a gas price that low in 4 years.
So I want to talk about how the virus low key killed E3.
Yeah, that sucks, and a bunch of other things too.
Yeah, it's
all of sports for everything except the UFC. Surprisingly, is canceled.
It's funny because I'm going to a convention in May in Arizona, and they're still announcing guests.
Oh wow!
So they're
they haven't canceled yet.
No, they made it.
What
the fuck?
They sent an.
Oh, that's a little unsettling.
They sent an email recently saying, "Hey guys, we understand there's a big coronavirus scare going on, but we're not shutting down, so..."
Yeah, we understand that there's a global
and your coronavirus. We're still doing shit as planned, bitches. If you get sick, okay, so what? We'll all die together.
Don't people almost
we understand that there's a global fucking pandemic happening, but fuck you.
The only people that I realize don't get sick are the vendors, because I've been on both sides. I've been as a con-goer and a vendor, and every time I've been a con-goer, I always get sick. I'm a vendor, I don't for whatever reason.
Vendors are apparently immune.
You fucking know it.
Maybe I should be a vendor.
It's fun. You get in for
what would you vend?
Basically free.
I don't know. I'd vend
soda
machines. Yeah.
What do you mean basically? Don't you have to pay?
He can vend the coronavirus.
I know, a convention.
Be a human vending machine.
I know there's a convention coming up that's volunteer.
Hey, you can vend Japanese panties.
Human vending machine sounds Fucking gross.
Hold on. No,
Shit out
listen.
a can of soda.
Listen, hold on. He can vend Japanese panties like they do
that
over in
actually
Japan.
is disgusting. Let's not contemplate
So you
the
guys heard
logic
about that
of the
basketball
logistics
player who
of.
didn't know they had coronavirus and he was just rubbing his hands all over other people's news people's
Oh yeah, all the
equipment?
reporter,
Yeah,
like
what?
that pissed me off. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, the coronavirus isn't gonna affect me," and then he started rubbing and touching everything, like all the mics and the podium, and then like 2 days later, he had the fucking
Oh,
coronavirus.
gee, what a fucking shock.
That's hilarious.
So every reporter that came in contact with him or that equipment has the coronavirus
What a
now.
fucking tard.
less hilarious.
I feel like that's the only reason this is really spreading because like
that's 2020
people are traveling,
in a nutshell.
people are being retarded, and so like they don't know when to stay home or when to like, quarantine themselves. And so it's just spreading and growing stronger every day because people are like,
A
oh, you know what? I
virus.
might have this. It might be deadly, but I'm gonna go see my my great grandma in the nursing home
Yeah.
real quick.
It was a Seattle
A
nursing
virus.
home, I believe.
That spreads primarily. Oh,
He died again.
Ryan got fucking banished to the shadow
Once
realm.
again. Anyways. Oh, hello.
You
We
really
all
do
make
hate to see
mistakes
it.
in
But
the,
yeah,
the
it's
passion, Jimbo.
Sorry about that, my Discord crashed, as it does.
yeah, it's a virus that is spread almost exclusively through human stupidity.
It's like Robert Downey Jr. once
This virus was actually engineered to kill humans specifically.
It's like Robert Downey Jr. said in the critically acclaimed Tropic Thunder. You never go full retard.
Holy shit. It's the day of reckoning.
Oh, it's the second
Papa
coming.
John- It's Papa John's day of reckoning.
Fuck.
Papa John created the
We already
virus.
made this joke.
Shit. Okay.
I didn't make it on camera, retard. Go fuck yourself.
Still,
God, why did I even have you on the episode?
Buzzkill?
that's a very good question.
That is a good question. Why are
You
you here?
invited me.
Well, why are any of us here?
Just to
Why are
suffer?
we here?
Well, two people love each
Oh,
other
hey,
very much.
here's a really here's a really cool fact. So,
Sometimes something comes out of it.
there is a prediction made by a psychic named Sylvia Brown in her
Oh, God.
2008 book called End of Days: Predictions and Prophecies About the End of the World. And she wrote about a sickness like the current coronavirus. In the book, she wrote literally this: in around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and the bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact that it will suddenly vanish as quickly as it had arrived, attack 10 years later, and then disappear completely.
Well, I mean, if you shoot blindly at a target enough times, you'll eventually hit it.
Yeah, isn't Sylvia Brown like a known fraud?
Yeah, but what's really weird, though, is that she wrote that down, and it's happening.
Still.
I mean,
again,
the fucking
you shoot enough
broken
times
clock
to
is
make
right
a
twice
target.
a
Yeah,
day.
you know what? My wife said something similar because like I had brought up like, well, hey, The Simpsons predicted like a lot of shit,
The
and then
Simpsons
she
is
did bring
fucking
that up
The
uncanny.
simp.
well, hold on. She brought up like, well, I mean, if you cover everything, you're bound to get something, right? So it's very possible she could have just made it up
Also,
and then just happened to be right.
In the description you read, it said that it was incredibly difficult to treat, whereas we've almost got a vaccine already.
What did it say? Like,
Yeah.
disappears.
I
fast
believe.
around.
Fuck, what is it?
I mean,
what's that?
I hear your point. I just thought I'd bring that up because that's still interesting.
There's some country.
Yeah,
there's,
it's
I guess
interesting. It's just that like
a lot of countries right now are working on a vaccine for the coronavirus, but there's like
Yeah, we're in that part of Plague Inc. where like every 10 seconds new cancellations and border closings keep popping up.
Yeah. I mean, like, all of Italy is, like, fucked right now.
Yep.
No more spaghetti,
Yeah.
no more pizza.
in more ways than one,
Yeah,
apparently,
that's fucked right now, too.
because of the fucking free month of Pornhub Premium.
Oh,
Oof.
God.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Which is why this episode is sponsored by NordVPN. If you want to get
That's in
Your free month of-
vpn.com/JACK.
if you want to get your free month of fucking Pornhub Premium, just change your VPN to Italy.
Wait,
There you go.
No, it can't be that easy.
It is that easy, my friends.
Yeah.
VPN changes the world. Your World Wide Web, that is. I'm gonna go.
Reality can be whatever you want.
We aren't actually sponsored, are we?
No, the fuck we're
No,
not.
we're not.
No.
I don't
What do
think
you
this thing
mean?
could ever be sponsored
Ryan,
with how many times that we
Ryan,
cuss.
if we were sponsored by NordVPN, you'd be the first person to know about it.
Yeah, but I have to ask for the audience because there's going to be some fucking bullshit where we get in trouble for
You're
pretending
right.
to be sponsored.
You're right.
I'm not actually dumb, guys. I swear to God.
I would hope
Hold
not.
on, is there something wrong with directing them to another person that is sponsored by them?
It'd be awkward and questionable.
But it's not illegal, right?
There's
Yeah,
a lot of
go
things that
watch,
are awkward and questionable.
Saberspark, I
Go,
think.
go watch any YouTuber. I'm sure they've been sponsored by NordVPN
Yeah,
at one
again,
point.
that awesome jingle I just sang, it's from Jack's Films. That guy that does
yeah.
Yai.
Ah, yes, that guy.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, his name Jack.
Jackass.
Is his name Jeff? Interesting.
No, Jack. My name is Jeff.
But anyways,
I actually resent both of you for bringing that meme back, even for a moment.
Okay.
Wait, which meme? I'm confused.
I'm not saying it.
Oh,
Moving on.
glad you there.
What? No, seriously, what meme? I am hella confused right now. I'm being legit right now. I don't remember what came out of my mouth like 10 seconds ago.
You know what? I'm inclined to keep it that way.
yeah, let's not risk it.
Fuck.
It's not worth dwelling
worth
on. It's not worth the price.
It's not worth getting the coronavirus over.
Yes, it
No,
is,
the
damn
fuck
it.
It's not, Steven. No, the fuck it's not.
I mean, I see. The thing is, I'm the kind of person who would willingly infect myself with the coronavirus and then just use it to threaten people that I hate.
But you can. For government will pay you $4,000 or so to get infected with.
Yeah, but then I have to risk. Then I risk accidentally killing my mom.
Or yourself, but I mean.
Well, I mean,
look. I think he's already
once
made
again,
clear
I
he's
have
gonna
no
make a
problem
fucking.
with
He's gonna Twitch stream his fucking death. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
This is my
You
final
remember the clip
moments. I just wanted to let
You
Twitch
guys-
and everybody know you guys suck balls.
You guys remember that video I sent you after our last podcast? The that one little snippet from The Heavy is Dead.
Yeah.
One where the
Oh
spy
no,
just
Heavy is dead.
Backflips and just into it.
Yeah.
Off to hang
Yeah.
myself.
It's the best.
Yeah. If I were to kill myself on camera, that's exactly how I'd do it.
Live action
just-
recreation.
You would
of it.
you would just shout, "Well, I'm off to hang myself."
How would that work? Actually, no, I wouldn't, because that wouldn't fucking
Not
work.
physically
The noose
possible.
would have to it's not.
And you'd have to figure out how to backflip.
You'd have to figure out the
Backflip
trajectory of the backflip, and then just how the news
I wouldn't.
would.
Well, okay, I'd only have to do half a backflip. I wouldn't have to stick the landing or anything.
No, you're right about that.
There wouldn't even be a landing.
I guess okay, because the way that worked is that he ran up to the chair with the noose already tied around his neck, and then backflipped off of it, and then died. But in order for that to work, the rope would have had to magically get shorter to keep him from just landing back on the ground, because that's where he started.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to start on the chair.
We're really glad you're here
And
to break
backflip
down
from
this,
there.
this dumb joke in a Gmod fucking...
Okay, look, I don't know how to carry the rest of this episode. None of the other topics we have on the podcast notes, Doc, are things that other people can weigh in on. It's just stupid shit that I did over
Maybe
the
we should
weekend.
address that before coming on the next episode. Maybe we should fix this
Yeah,
list.
probably.
I'm gonna order a pizza.
On the
Yeah.
next episode of Crab Wars.
But yeah.
What kind of pizza should I get?
Pepperoni and mushroom.
You should no pepperoni and black olive.
Fuck you.
Pepperoni and pineapple.
Ugh.
Pen,
Why?
pineapple, apple pen.
Pepperoni and pineapple is
Apple.
good. Fuck you, Ryan.
4 cheese, why not? Just make it a 4 cheese like an autistic person.
No.
You should get a nun pizza with less
take
beef.
offense to
Swear
that.
to God.
Stop. Who fucking murder you?
Should I get hand tossed?
Please do.
Handmade pan? crunchy thin crust, gluten-free crust, or
I take offense to that. Get it regular, bro.
Oh, thin crust. Thin crust fucking good. Fuck you.
Fuck thin crust.
Fuck
You can
you.
take thin crust and shove it right up your fucking ass.
I wasn't expecting the podcast to go in this direction. I wasn't expecting us to just sit back while Austin orders a pizza on the podcast.
This is definitely a weird one.
This is our intermission here.
Just makes the description easy to write, though, I guess.
Be sure to use your Honey browser extension to save money, Austin.
No.
Oh,
wait, I do have honey.
You're gonna pay full price for your fucking Domino's pizza?
I do have honey.
Honey, sponsor
that
us.
reminds me.
Sponsor us. This is free. This is free exposure, honey.
This free exposure, Domino's.
God.
I mean,
sponsor.
We could talk about Kappa since we've been.
Hi, I'm Scott, president of Domino's Pizza.
Hold on, have you seen that video where it's like how to get a free one-topping pizza or a Domino's pizza?
I love that video.
Where it's like.
I have not seen that.
Dude, I will link it up after the podcast. Remind me to do that. It is funny as hell.
Okay.
Oh, here, yeah, I can just link it up now, but it's fucking funny. Like, it's like, make that topping another one-topping personal pan or a Domino's pizza.
Let's see, how expensive is it?
Where are you ordering the pizza from, Austin?
Domino's.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, here's the video for you.
I got a large, thin, hearty marinara sauce with ham, onions, hot sauce, pineapple.
The fuck?
Oh, it's a Gus Johnson video.
Gus Johnson
yes.
is so fucking funny.
Oh yeah, he really is. Well, the thing is, I actually like his desk videos more than his
one of the
sketches.
top comments is instructions unclear. I am now the owner of 3,399 Domino's restaurant chains.
Instructions unclear. Dick stuck in ceiling fan.
Wow.
Oh, I find it. I want to consider. Just for a moment, I want to ponder the implications of someone getting their dick stuck in the ceiling fan.
Don't question the elevated one, okay?
Don't question the elevated one. There are many responses to that question, to that statement, and that is not one of the ones I was expecting.
Do not question the elevated one.
I'm just
like getting your dick stuck in a toaster is one thing, but getting your dick stuck in the ceiling fan is something that doesn't really have a lot of openings.
Do not question the elevated one.
You want to know what I do want to question? I want to question the logistics of like the entire Cars universe.
Oh God!
Like the movie franchise.
Hold on, have we done this already? I have a picture for you that will explain everything.
Jesus
Hold
Christ,
on, let me go find it.
Disgusting.
Hey, somebody give me your credit card information.
Yeah,
I'm broke.
Guys, Austin needs your credit card. Austin needs your help.
Gamers.
Austin needs your help.
Austin needs your help.
If you ever want Austin to get
Did
his
you just
fresh
first name,
Domino's
last
pizza,
name me, Morgan?
you're gonna need to send
What?
Did you just first name, last name me?
There you go. That's how the Cars universe works.
Okay, but there's a lot more than just that, and that's also fucking horrifying.
It's gonna be gross. I told you.
All right, God.
I don't.
If we're fucking doing this, give me a second.
Austin, I'll bleep your last name out. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to like full name you on the podcast.
Get fucking wrecked.
But yeah. Yeah, that's actually worse. That's actually so much fucking worse.
I'm gonna put those up. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna send them to you so you can put them up on the screen when you edit this together.
No, I don't think I will.
Oh, that's fucking awful.
Don't.
You probably should don't.
Life is a highway. Wait, hold on. What does this say? I've been in multiple head-on collisions. I'm messing it how much further I can drive. Kazoo. That's great.
All right. So
how is my order already in the oven?
I have concerns about who. Yeah, Austin's still ordering his pizza.
He's fine. He's in his own little world.
I literally just pressed order and it says it's already in the oven. What the fuck?
They saw they were spying on you.
The prophecy foretold of you buying pizza tonight. That's how they do it.
I guess. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go haggle my mother for tip money.
I might actually we might actually end the episode. This is going to be a shorter episode because we're running out of things to talk about.
Yeah. Talk about Kappa. That's pretty much our last resort. It's Kappa.
Okay,
did we talk about that last time?
We did say that we were going to. No, we never got around to it.
Oh, okay. Well,
so Kappa has instilled in me a deep-seated hatred of children in general.
Fucking hobgoblins.
Here's the funny thing, though. YouTube was in an entire panic, and then they did their thing. And so far, I have not heard of anybody actually getting struck to shit with a bunch of fines yet.
In this case, it's up to the government how well they want to enforce that law.
Yeah.
And they haven't yet. They haven't in a long time, and they haven't yet.
Because I think the thing me and Ian were most worried about is because we do an Abridged series, it is animated, and one of their guidelines, which their guidelines were bland and non-descriptive as hell.
Yeah, they're super vague.
Anything animated, bright, color, or flashy is considered for children, and I'm like...
Or anything with language that's appealing to children, like dude or
curse
cool
words are appealing to some children.
We could break down the specifics all we want, but a lot of people have already done that. The gist of it comes down to YouTube's team was making deals with advertisers, specifically mentioning, "Hey, a lot of kids watch this," and then the government got wind of it, and they were like, "Hey, we have this
law. What the fuck, fam?
You might want to stop that." And it scared the shit out of YouTube, just like it does every time YouTube does something stupid.
And then they turned it around and blamed it on the creators.
As per usual.
Like usual.
There is an interpretation of Kappa's guidelines that can be used against individual creators. So far, no individual creator has been affected by Kappa directly.
Which is surprising, considering that...
They've only been affected by the YouTube automation bot that automatically flagged some people's videos.
The thing is, the government isn't enforcing it, and I don't think they're going to start now. If they do, they're going to enforce it they're going to leverage that law against YouTube itself, not individual creators.
Well, and on top of that,
did you see because of that fish in a barrel quote?
Hold on,
from that fucking peanut-headed dumpster fuck?
Here's the thing. I don't think he's ever used an actual computer or the internet in his goddamn life, so I don't think...
None of them have.
I don't think it's really going to be enforced. And on top of that, me and Ian's content isn't aimed at children. It's definitely not aimed at children by any means. We joke about stuff that probably isn't even funny to adults.
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
Because we're immature as hell when it comes to that shit. But
in addition to lawmakers not really knowing anything about computers, I'm pretty sure those rulings, the Kappa rulings, were created in the 90s. So
they were. They haven't been updated since the 90s. The only thing they've updated is at YouTube, and then that's it. They only changed one or two words in it to kind of cover YouTube as a blanket, and that's it. That guidebook still says that if you want your child's data, if you give permission for your child's data to be collected, you have to fax the company owner of the website.
So here's the thing, audience, if you don't like
you have to fax.
If you think Kappa's dumb, just contact your local senator. First of all, YouTube isn't going to listen. Second of all, there's not anything YouTube can do to fix the problem. So, this is a seriously dumb thing that the government has done. So.
I mean, if YouTube wouldn't have been bragging about how much kids watch their regular site, we wouldn't be in this problem anyways. Because they even said their YouTube Kids app didn't serve targeted ads. So if they literally would have just only addressed that, YouTube regularly and not talked about, oh yeah, kids also watch regular YouTube too, it would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there is a protection in that Kappa law that says if a website unknowingly collects that information, they're still allowed safe harbor. But when you're going around saying, hey, yeah, we know kids watch the site, you just admitted that you're collecting their data.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think I accidentally omitted some information from my delivery location. Whoops.
I was just about to ask if you finished ordering your pizza.
Yeah.
They just look at the
Well,
clearly that's
see,
the
I'm
thing.
only syncing up the audio. I'm not editing this thing unless you want me to edit this
No,
thing.
don't worry about it.
So I'll just sync everything up for you. So you just make sure you go in and clean that shit out.
I can handle the heavy lifting on the editing. Oh, fuck. I just died a little bit there.
Alright, since we're talking about post-process now, right in the middle of the episode, do you want to do some outro and admin shit so we can get this over with?
Yeah, I'm ready to end this. Yeah. I'm ready to end it. Period.
Oh, I'll have to hang myself.
That sound effect is incredible.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
I love how that's the best animated part of that video, like on a technical
It's
level.
so fluid.
It's the most smoothly animated part of that entire video.
So hard that joke and it really came through.
All the budget went to that.
Yeah.
That one
God,
scene.
it's so fucking incredible.
I'm saying myself.
Everyone go watch The Heavy is Dead.
Yeah, for real.
Actually, one of the best videos on YouTube. Or just look up Off to Hang Myself if you want that clip in particular. Like, there's like 16 billion reposts of it.
Yeah.
As there damn well should be, because it's
Or
the best part.
we can include it at the end of the video, just that one soundbite. Just off to hang myself.
Alright, Austin, tell our audience where they can find you online and why they should.
There really isn't much.
Twitch.tv/NitsuaXP. I live stream games.
What are you currently streaming?
Oh,
You live
that's
stream-
real descriptive. Thank
Was
you.
there more? Was there more to that? Do you live stream something else?
Games.
Porn.
Alright, next.
Steven?
Live streaming porn. There's an idea.
All right. Well, thanks for
Not a
having
good
me.
one.
Greatly appreciate it. You can go find me at my usual location, youtube.com/c/allthingsabridged. Go check out the content. Get subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Join our notification squad, low gang. Hit the dab, man. Hit that like button.
You
Shut
are
up,
never
shut up.
coming on
Okay,
again.
move on to the next
You are
one.
never coming on again after that shit.
Please
Yeah.
save us. What's all your shit, please?
Alright, I'm Spekter on YouTube. I'm also Spekter Gaming on YouTube, Spekter YT on Twitch, and Gaming Spekter on Twitter. Go follow me there, you fucking mongoloids.
Wow.
Can I retake mine? I was just kidding.
No.
No.
No,
only got
no,
one
you
fucking
don't get a
shot, you
second
blew
chance.
Alright,
Damn.
Ian, what's up?
Bing Studio on YouTube, Bing_Studio on Twitter, DJ Dragon on SoundCloud, DJ Dragon 9909 on Instagram if you're into that bullshit. That's
Alright.
it.
So, I'm So Yeah Guy on Twitter, So Yeah Guy on YouTube, but more importantly than all of these other handles, if you want to get updates for this podcast, you can either ring the bell below this video, or you can follow us on Twitter at DisOrganizedPod.
Oh yeah, we have one of those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Actually-
really.
Thank you for remembering to plug the podcast Twitter, because I totally forgot about
Yeah,
that.
same.
I'm a pro guy.
I'm already following it. What's your excuse?
Nobody cares, Steven.
Oof.
I care.
That's a
I
good
like having
answer.
followers
I think
on
we're
that
just
account.
Morgan saying I care.
Alright.
Alright, we just
Take care, everybody.
Um,